Hello everyone. So I wanted to give you kind of, tell you guys what my plans are for the foreseeable future. Because, I have a couple of things planned over the course of the next 6 months. And one of them being that we're going to Vegas next month. And that's the most important thing. That at the end of next month, I'm going to be in Vegas for 6 days and 5 nights. No, 6 days and 6 nights. Or 7 days and 6 nights. Something like that. And I'm going to do everything I can. You guys know that. But there's a bunch of other stuff that's happening. Like, for example, this Sunday is St. Patrick's Day. And I'm not wearing my green. Actually, technically I am wearing green. I'm wearing green basketball shorts right now. But you can't see them because you only get to see from here up. But, yeah, so there's that. There's also another thing that's happening next month that I'm really looking forward to, and that is Game of Thrones. You know how much I love talking about Game of Thrones. I've talked about it so many times on this channel over the course of the last month or so. But I wanted to show you guys everything that I have Game of Thrones related that I still have yet to do to talk about and do. So this book is the 4th installment. You guys have seen these books and stuff. So this is Feast of Crows. This is the 4th book that George R.R. Martin wrote in the Game of Thrones series. I'm just starting out. I'm like 30-something pages in. I think something like that. 23 pages into this book. Then we got the Dance of Dragons. That's the 5th book. And then I've got the first DVD, first season of it, 2nd season, 3rd season, 4th season, 5th season, 6th season, even though there should be something here, but it's not. And finally the 7th season. So that's what's happening for me. But there's also other things that are happening. For example, I'm really looking forward to possibly getting a job this year. And I don't know where it's going to be just yet. I don't know how it's going to happen just yet. But I'm hoping and praying and, and dreaming that I get a job so I can, get some more money. So I can go to more go to some more VidCons and go to more Sacramento ComicCons and maybe even go to, but you guys already all know this because I've said this so many times in the videos before. This year, it's because I am turning 30. I need to start focusing on, being better at me, and that means getting a job and getting my license. But I did just get my Real ID card 2 days ago in the mail, so there's that. Also, I noticed it a couple times already in this video, but there's that. There's also one thing that I'm really looking forward to. And hopefully they'll let me have one day off, wherever that job is, that starts sometime after I get back from Vegas, is that I get to go to Sacramento ComicCon for the 3rd time in 5 years, I think it's been, since 2014 to 2019. So I've been to most of them. The only ones I haven't been to are 2015 and 2016. There was supposed to be one last year, but they postponed it until September of this year. So I might or might not be going on September 21st this year. It all depends on when I get a job and if they allow me to take that one day off to go to Sacramento ComicCon down in Sacramento. But you guys already know about Sacramento ComicCon because I've been to 2 of them already, and I've already filmed 2 of them. The first one was with Stan Lee, rest in peace, and the other major person that was there was Chris Hemsworth. Now, the one I went to in 2017, and it was 2015 and 16 that I didn't get to go. One of them got canceled or something. I can't remember. There's been 5 though. I'm pretty sure 4 or 5, something like that. And the one I went to, the last one I went to was in 2017, because they didn't have one last year, and that was 2018. So that one had Kate Beckinsale, They had Val Kilmer. They had Eliza Taylor. They had a couple of big stars. Hopefully this year, they step up their game and get someone. I've already said who I'd love to see there, like someone like Brie Larson, who plays Captain Marvel. Someone like maybe even Scarlett Johansson. Get someone like Emma Stone or Emma Watson. I mean, there's so many people they could try and get, but those are just a few that I think they should think about bringing here. Maybe even think about bringing Chris Evans or Chris Pratt or someone along those lines, or maybe even bring someone from The Walking Dead, because they haven't brought anyone from The Walking Dead in a long, long time. Not since the first one. No, that's not true. They did bring Michael Rooker in 2017, but he hasn't been on the show for many, many years. And they're already on season 9, so I think it was season 6 they killed him off in the show. Other than that, they really haven't had any Walking Dead cast members that have come here. Maybe they bring back Norman Reedus, because he was here the very first year they had it. Or, maybe bring Andrew Lincoln, or, Chandler Riggs, or, Caitlin Nakin. I'm just throwing names out there, but those are some cool. That would be cool. Or Denai Gura. I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but she's also in the show. And the girl that plays Judith, I can't remember her name. But yeah, I mean, someone that they've had. Oh, they did bring John Bernthal a couple of years ago as well. I think that was the first one that they had here. But I'm not saying you guys should contact anyone or anything like that. I'm just saying those would be some cool people to invite. Maybe even bring Emilia Clarke here, or Sophie Turner, and have her husband or her future husband Joe Jonas. I believe that's who it is that she's about to marry. Or bring Macy Williams, someone from Game of Thrones, or someone from Walking Dead, or someone from maybe even bring Natalie Dormer, even though she's no longer on the show. Just think about it. This year is going to be all about going on more adventures, getting a job, and doing more fun things. But for right now, I need to focus on reading these last 2 books of Game of Thrones and watching these Game of Thrones seasons. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it to my best of my ability. And I've talked about so many different things here. I really want to go. My main goal is to go to Sacramento ComicCon this year. That's just given. I've been to 2, like I said, and I want to go to my 3rd. I want to go to my 3rd VidCon as well. It's just there's so many variables that I need to start doing before I can actually make these things happen. Like getting a job. That's first and foremost the most important thing, so I can earn money. But speaking of which, I did get a new patron, which I'm going to talk about right now. Richard J, who just became a $1 donator to the thing. So he's going to get a shout out, which I just did for him in this video. So now I have 2 patrons. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I can't remember who the first one was. That was about 4 months ago, and it's now been 4 months and we have a new one. So with that being said, welcome to the family, Richard J. And hopefully this will spark some interest and get more people to become a patron of mine, and make my dreams come true of going to more Sacramento Comic-Cons, going to more VidCons, being able to buy a house somewhere in the Los Angeles, the Southern California area, whether it's in San Diego, Los Angeles, or somewhere else. But that's just it's a start. We have 2 patrons. We have $1 from each person, so it's $2 for the entire year. And then we'll just see how things turn out. But I will let you guys go. You guys know the drill, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. Bye bye.